Thank you, Caroline. We have new details in a Target 12 investigation. We're getting more details from House Speaker Nicholas Mattiello as he defends his handling of sexual harassment allegation that has rocked the State House. Mattiello removed Representative Keable from his powerful leadership post after we revealed an email accusing Keable, that is, of sexual harassment.
Eyewitness News reporter Kim Kalunian spoke with Mattiello a short time ago. Kim, this is the first interview Mattiello has given since this story broke, right?
Well, Mike and Shannon, that's correct. He issued us a statement yesterday, but tonight was the first time that we were able to ask him questions on the record about how he handled this incident. And what he told me tonight is the reason he didn't take action against Keable when he first learned about these claims back in March was because it was a private matter. But he says now that it's public, he felt like he could take action. For his critics, though, that's not good enough. Political opponents of House Speaker Nicholas Mattiello decrying his handling of sexual harassment allegations made against the chair of the powerful House Judiciary Committee.
This is not some Mickey Mouse committee. The Judiciary Committee is one of the most important committees, and he chairs it. And he knew about this. He doesn't deny it.
In a taping for Friday's episode of Dan York's State of Mind, Mattiello's opponent for his House seat in Cranston, Republican Steve Frias, questioned the way Mattiello reacted to Representative Catherine Kazarian's claims she was harassed by Rep. Keable. Mattiello removed Keable from his leadership post on Monday.
When you have to fire your chairman 90 minutes after allegations came out that you've been lingering for years, you know that you haven't handled this the right way.
Mattiello's campaign spokeswoman says Frias is politicizing a highly sensitive situation. In a statement to Eyewitness News, Mattiello himself says, quote, "In every session there arises conflicts of many kinds between representatives. When I am made aware of issues, I pride myself in trying to resolve them expeditiously. I find it suspicious that 1 week before an election, reports are surfacing about events which date back many years involving these representatives. This is clearly another attempt by the ultra-progressives to impact this election cycle." Meanwhile, Providence State Rep. Raymond Hull is calling on fellow House lawmakers to oust Mattiello as Speaker, saying, "I'm not a progressive coming after the Speaker. I'm a decent human being who's offended at the way he treated a female colleague and his repeated failure to show respect to women in this chamber." And if Mattiello wins re-election on Tuesday, he plans to call a caucus for Thursday where House Democrats will have to decide whether he'll maintain his position as House Speaker. Some Democrats have said they will not be supporting him, but Mattiello tells me tonight he believes he has plenty of support. For more of our interview with Mattiello, you can head on over to our website, WPRI.com. Live in the newsroom, I'm Kim Kalunian, Eyewitness News.